Lisa here, back with another video, and today we're doing something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be doing my first ever vision board. I don't have the board with me right now, but I do have in this folder what I'm going to be putting on the board, so we'll go through what I'm going to be putting on the board, and then we'll do a time lapse of me actually making my board. So this is the first time I decided to ever make one, just because I feel like I need to start my year off with something positive. I want to try to keep positive vibes this year and kind of hopeful vibes, so I thought doing a vision board, wish board is what I want to call it. I want to call it like my wish board. I feel like it will help me to center myself a little bit. So let's go through all of the pieces I've cut out, I've printed out. So my printer prints in black and white, so unfortunately not all of these pictures are in color, but you'll get kind of what I'm going for as I'm trying to pull out all these things. There's a lot. Okay. First thing I put is get sponsored. Get sponsored because on my main channel, my reaction channel, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. If you're not subscribed on there, please go and subscribe. We're so close to 1,000. We're, as I'm recording this, at 895, so really close. Hopefully we can get to it. But one of my goals, once I get my subscriber goal, is to get a sponsorship, because I feel like that's like, I feel like a traditional YouTube goal, like get a sponsor is pretty like, oh, I've done something of noteworthiness in a way. Next thing that I have is eat healthier. So I don't eat at all, which is bad. Like, I think since I've been home in Florida, I wake up, my first meal of the day is at 4 p.m. My second meal of the day is at 9 p.m. My third meal of the day, if I even have one, is like midnight. So it's not a very good eating schedule while I'm here, and like I can't be as fit as I want in Florida. It's very, like, I feel like Florida is very prone to not being as fit unless you have a gym membership, versus like living in a city like New York and Boston. I feel like I'm more fit there. Like, I walk everywhere, I take the train, I do more physical activity. So this is a two-part piece, but the first piece is to eat healthier, probably eat earlier, and not start my meals at 4 p.m. One other thing I have, this kind of goes with my get sponsored, is to either get sponsored by Rare Beauty, Selena Gomez, because she's my favorite celebrity, or meet Selena Gomez. And this I know is not gonna happen this year. I'm being very realistic. That's probably not gonna happen. But I want to leave it here as a goal, because I think this would be a great thing to achieve, because she's like the first celebrity that I really loved. I remember as a child, she was the first celebrity that I was like, oh my gosh, I need to watch all her shows. Like, she was my favorite celebrity. Up next is books. I have so many bookshelves. I have gotten so many books these past 2-3 years that I haven't been able to read because of school. You can see by my eyes, grad school, and like the stress of life just doesn't allow me to read as much. So this is an achievable goal, just to read more. I think that's achievable for me. Up next, this is the second part of my Eat Better. It's also more walking, more exercise, more fitness in my day-to-day life. I just need something to keep me going, so this, and I think we're going to start off strong, because I'm going to be doing some more exercise challenges on the channel. Nothing that's going to, you know, ruin my eating habits or anything like that. Nothing to worry about, just kind of different exercise styles and things like that. I'll be doing them on the channel throughout the year. I feel like that will help, you know, me achieve that vision, goal, dream of mine of kind of being more fit, as well as I think it's very, I like doing that with the channel. It's very fun. It's like a longer style than I'm used to, but I really enjoy that style. But anyway, up next is to finally professionally record my first song, because I have been singing since I was 13. I'm 23 now, 10 years, and I really want to write music and produce music, but I am worried about it, because I feel like sometimes to be a professional singer, people expect you to look a certain way, act a certain way, be more extra with your singing, because I'm not a very extra singer. I just sing. So this is one of my dreams, goals this year as well. Another thing, because I've been struggling so hard with scholarships, is to get scholarships. I have applied to so many scholarships and I don't get them. People say that I have really good like resume and stuff like that, and people say I'm good at writing, but I can never seem to get a scholarship. no matter how hard I try, I think I've only ever gotten like one really good scholarship, and that was like my senior year of undergrad. So I'm really hopeful for this one as well. It'll help my mom in particular. So this is like one of my big ones. And then next is this. This is not exactly what it says. It's not exactly what it means, but this is a sponsored child and rescued child. So for me, this more means more so the foundation that I work with / the foundation I own. It's not even own, created. Rescue a Child, Save a Child, sponsor a child. I work with orphanages in Haiti, and my foundation is kind of geared more towards children and like their mothers and things like that in Haiti. So Rescue a Child, Save a Child. You don't have to adopt them. I'm not saying you have to adopt them, even though that would also be a great thing. But supporting them financially, helping us with like events for them and things like that. So this one's like more sentimental to me, but not exactly what this phrase means. And this one is new laptop. This is a wish dream. I am not the most financially stable person. I don't try to hide that as much as probably some people would prefer that I try to hide that about myself. New laptop. I've had this undergrad laptop for 5 years, going on 5 years now. It literally randomly shuts down whenever it wants. It blue screens a lot. It has a lot of issues now just because I've had it for so long. So this would be very good. But again, it comes with other goals achieved. If I can get a scholarship, if I can like get a whole bunch of things moving and off the ground, I'll be able to do that. But it's like life, you know. And then up next, this one's kind of sad but kind of funny, is luck. I sometimes feel, I think a lot of us feel like it's like the most unlucky person ever. And just to have more luck on my side, I think is something I'm really wishing and hopeful for. For me, this is a very like sentimental thing. I don't want to cry. Please don't make me cry on TV, YouTube. But just more luck in my life, more good positive vibes, more good things would be really appreciated, because I feel like I always get into like a negative spiral, and I feel like talking about it is making me get into a very sad spiral, so I'm going to stop talking about it. But luck is like something I really, really hope to have this year. Alright, up next, love. This is very weird to say, because my mom's probably watching this, and she probably doesn't understand why this is here. I struggle, and this is a lot, okay. I struggle with the idea of someone could ever fathom to like me for myself. And the only people that I have that are close that really like me for myself are very small. And so I think for me, this one is pretty self-explanatory. For some of you, this could be more self-love, more love from others. Just, I personally just really hope that someone will like me for myself and love me for myself, as cringy as that is to say on camera. But yeah, this one is like a more sad thing, and I know like people can probably relate to that, but that's something very important to me that I want to put on my board this year as well. And then this next thing is more of a ongoing for the vibes, not even for the vibes, for living good lives, honestly. And this one is a house. Not for me, I'm 23, I don't need a house, but for my mom in particular, for my family. We currently have like 5 of us in a 2-bedroom, and this is my room, so kind of 3-bedroom house, 1 bathroom. We've been living here for like years, and we're so lucky to have this house. And I understand that not everyone has a house, like we're very lucky, but I have lived in the United States for 18 years. And in living here for 18 years, I have seen so many houses in my lifetime. I have friends who have made comments about it, and not in a negative way, just being like, oh, you moved again. We haven't moved in years, like since senior year of high school. So like this is like 6-7 years in this house. But the comment of that, I think, it's not, I don't want to say it's triggering, but it's kind of sad for me, and I know that's probably really sad for my mother, no matter how hard she works. So I have a house. This is a big dream. This is a dream that I hope we can have soon, especially as my parents are getting older. They can't retire until like we have a house, obviously, like that's, and inflation, and yeah, but yeah, okay, house. That's what this is on there. I feel like this video is very personal. I feel like most people don't do vision boards with other people, but it's fine. It's fine. This is probably my most honest video realism ever. So, Mom, don't worry about it. Mom, don't worry about it, because I know you're watching. Next one is 5,000 subscribers. I have had my YouTube channel, my first channel, for almost 10 years now. Not even 10, 8, 7, a long time. I've had it since like high school. So yeah, like 10 years. And it's gone through a lot of changes. Originally, it was really bad quality, like iPad tablet, like from like 2013. So really bad camera quality. Like I look back at those videos and I'm like, wow. Like these videos today, like you might think that my setup is so low quality, but the distance I have come from that time is immense. The genre shifts that I have gone through are crazy, immense shifts. We're kind of back to where I started, where I'm watching more like K-pop and K-drama stuff, where originally I was talking just like life, like booktube, K-dramas I like, K-pop artists I love, and now it's kind of like full circling itself in a weird way on that channel, but more fully realized. And I know that I'm going to hopefully reach 1,000 subscribers, but on my vision board I want to put 5,000, because I feel like you can't just keep aiming at 1,000 subscribers. I have aimed at 1,000 subscribers for the past 4 years, 3 years, I don't know, and only in the past 2 have I made it over the 200 subscriber mark, and where I am today is insane for me. For some of you not, but I think we've aimed for 1,000 for so long that I think it's time to aim for higher, and so I'm gonna aim for 5,000. It's a small number for a lot of people, but I think for me, it's not even just life-changing. I think it's just seeing that 10 years of growing on this platform. It would really mean a lot to me to actually like reach something like this. But okay, why is this making me so emotional? I really hate that about myself. At this point, I think this is probably just an audio over me making the board, because the talking part is seeming to take a long time, because I'm getting real like emotional talking. But up next is, again, production, music. I really want this to happen. I have it literally twice on my board. I really want this to happen. Music is like always been my little secret dream of like, if there's one thing you can do, money doesn't matter. It's like you'll definitely be successful if it doesn't matter. Like none of the realisms of life will affect it. What would you do? I would do music. And I feel like it's very clear to a lot of people that I would do music, but I also don't talk about it, so I don't know how clear it is to a lot of people that if I had any choices, I would do music. And I'm always hesitant, and I say this in almost every 3-4 videos on my channel. I'm always hesitant to try and do music. I am worried about doing it on the channel. I'm worried about doing it in my personal life. I worry about it so much, but I'm gonna double put it on the vision, dream, wish board thing, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to release a lot of covers this year. I'm going to actively try, and it's going to be hard because I know the criticism and that people will not always like it, and I'm very scared of judgment, but I think this is just something that I've been wanting to do for so long that I should just do it. So it's going on the board. Okay, up next we have languages. So I'm originally from Haiti, I am originally from Haiti. I came to the US only speaking French, and I learned English in Creole fairly quickly because in America it seems that most of the Haitian community speaks English and Creole. Unless they want to be bougie, then they'll speak French and they'll be like, look at me. But I want to learn more languages this year. I want to relearn my French. I'm pretty decent with my Creole and English, so I don't need to relearn those. I want to relearn my sign language and my French. I think those two are the main two I really want to learn. I feel like I should learn Spanish because everyone in Florida, it feels like you should know Spanish at this point. My main goals are to relearn French and sign language. Sign language, I didn't do it extensively. I only did it in like middle school music class in my performing arts school that I went to. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed sign language. And so I kind of want to actually like actively pursue learning it properly and not just like a few words and phrases so I can talk to my friends without talking in music class, if that makes sense. So that's this one. Alright, and then these two go together, so I'll just hold them up together. Travel more. My cousin is graduating. He wants all of us to go with him to Europe, not knowing how expensive it is for some of us to go to Europe. Again, I don't hide financial things from you guys. As you know, life is life. It's lifing. College debt is debting. Life is lifing. But travel more. My cousin really wants us to go to Europe, and I know my mom's gonna make it happen for me in particular to be there, but I really want her to be there, and I really want my family to be able to be there. I don't want it to just be a let's support Moise and get her to go to Europe. I want us to go. Especially because they speak French better than me. My aunt speaks Italian, a little bit of Italian because she went to Europe when she was younger. I feel like it should be more of a family thing. It shouldn't just be them trying to hold me up, but also themselves. So travel more. And on this, including this one, has cruises. I want to go on my first cruise. I need to go on a cruise. I've been on a boat twice in my that's a lie 4 times in my life. Twice at Disney when you cross like the entrance to actual like Magic Kingdom and you take the little boat there, and then 2 boat like tours, one for the Statue of Liberty on the channel and another one was a boat cruise, which I didn't, not cruise, boat like sightseeing tour of like rich famous houses in Miami, Florida. Wow. Which isn't a dedicated vlog, but I think it's in my brand new moves cover. These will maybe not be up here. So yeah. Last one goes back to the orphanage, giving gifts, my vision board thing. I think this will probably end up in the center just because this is something I've been working on since I was 16, even younger than 16. Yeah, definitely, I was definitely younger than 16 when I started working with the orphanage and wanting this as like a goal of mine. But just giving and receiving, and I think everything that it entails, I think for me is very important. And to center your life around like positive vibes, good luck, and hopefully, like, I'm not a skeptical person. I'm a skeptical person, I feel. I feel like hoping and being hopeful isn't a bad thing, and I'm gonna give it a try this year. I'm gonna give it a try. I know most people say you just gotta put it to God, but I feel like I also have to be putting in that work, and I feel like I've gone through a lot of negative spirals since the pandemic, and even a little bit before it, that I think it's just this year my goal. Like, everyone's like New Year's resolution. I don't believe in resolutions anymore, unfortunately, because they don't stick. So I believe in goals, and I believe in taking steps forward, and I want to be more positive, and I think a vision board is the start of that. So if you guys like today's video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know maybe if you make vision boards, some of your visions for this year and the future. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let's have a chat. Let's talk about life. I'm very open to talking with you all in the comments. And other than that, I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.